Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Jingle bells, gasfield smells, mining has its way. We won't let them through the gate, we'll make them go away. Hey!
I'm at Knitting Nana, and we're here to sing the Christmas carols, but we're also selling our Christmas cards and calendars. Yes, we're here to reinforce the message to Thomas George that until he actually says no coal seam gas in Australia, you know, not just New South Wales, but Australia, we're not going away.
We won't let them through the gate, we'll make them go away. Hey!
It's Christmas time, and we're here today, our community's come out today to let Thomas George and the other National Party members know that our community wants a gasfield-free Northern Rivers for Christmas.
No wells, no wells, no wells, no wells.
Ho, ho, ho!
Yeah, beautiful, thank you.
All we want is a gasfield-free Christmas!
Here we have over 800 people that has hold a sign that reads, "We want a gas-fuel-free North Rivers. Premier Bird, can you hear us?" And it's just a sample. You have more than 2,000 already. And just to say, send a message to the Premier and Thomas George and all the others that majority of the community is against coal seam gas in the North Rivers. Also in Pilliga and Gloucester, but you want to make sure that you create a precedent in the North Rivers first.
Day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. 12 months of marches, 11 farmers cheering, 10 groups protesting, 9 shares are falling, 8 blockades rolling, 7 songs of protest, 6 nanas knitting, 5 girls against gas, 4 children against gas, 3 locked roads, 2 no gas badges, and a yellow cry on the gate.
I think one of the most important things that we have to worry about is trying to convince politicians and business people that the science says that we cannot afford to mine more than 20% of the known reserve. Forget about looking for new reserves, which is what we're talking about with CSGs, but with the known reserves we can't afford to mine more than 20% because the amount of carbon in that 20% will lift us well above the limits that we're worried about.
Okay, you ready for the next one? Good guess, went alas. Right? Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Peter Henderson, look out on the gas field flaring, though the methane drifted down onto the surroundings. Brightly shone the flame at night to guide the protest growing. Then the people shouted out, "Let Gasco is going!"
We're also going to be releasing our results of our window of opportunity, where we've given a series of questions to the National Party members and also to the Greens and to the Labor candidates in the upcoming state election. And the results are that all of the Labor members, candidates, and all of the Greens candidates have replied to our questions and given us good reasons and ways of how they're going to ensure that we remain gasfield free. And disappointingly, the Nationals haven't bothered to reply to any of the questions.
Well, the Christmas is a special time.
When we were busy singing our carols, Thomas came out with cupcakes for all the protesters, which I thought was a very nice gesture, and we appreciated his show of support for our plea for a gas-field-free Northern Rivers. And it's lovely to see that happen. So we wish him a Merry Christmas.
Brightly shone the flame at night, the guide of protest growing. Then the people shouted out, "Make Gasco is going!" Peter Henderson looked out from his mining board.
Oh, you'd love that.
All the poisons
they're all right, they're not poison.
on the
it's the first time that he has ever acknowledged a protest, other than to say that it's bad behaviour. So we were very pleased. It's a lovely step forward.
That's right. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you. Righto,
Is there anything you might like to say about coal seam gas in the next few months?
Christmas is a special time.
Yeah.
And I find it hard to accept that Christmas carols have been politicised.
Yeah.
However, it is a special time to me.
It's not Christmas.
That's my beliefs, and I make no apologies for that.
Would you like to say?
And I'd just like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy 2015.
And there's one gift we'd really appreciate from you, and that is if you really push for a gas field free Northern Rivers in the new year. Would you be able to offer that gift to us? Would you be able to offer that gift to us?
No, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah, so yesterday in River FM, 2 o'clock, night 2.9, Thomas George went for an interview, and I show him the picture with Kevin Hogan holding the sign, national now member for the page. So for the federal election, he's the one who took over General Saffan's job, and I show him the picture with Kevin Hogan holding the sign, "We want a gas field free North Rivers," and I asked if he wanted to do it. He said no, he didn't want to do the picture. So looks like there's a split in the national. Now Kevin Hogan is there, shoulder to shoulder with the community, hold the sign, yes, that's what you want, but he refused to do it.
What has increased since we've taken over?
Well, what's increased is the knowledge Australians...
The blockade has increased.
Yeah, the blockade's increased.
No.
I want to answer that question.
No, sorry.
I'd like to answer that question. What has increased for us is now our knowledge of what the gas companies have done to our neighbour America, because it's all over the country. And now we're looking at the sickness that those people are manifesting on their bodies from being not even near a gas field. It's just a big runoff. So we don't want that in our country. And we don't want it in
accept
Lismore.
that.
We don't want it in New South Wales.
Righto.
And one more thing, Dart Energy's got a map out. Our land's on it.
Thank you.
We live off spring water. We live off spring water.
I appreciate your thought. Thank you.
I'll go right to the end. All the way.
Yesterday I heard Thomas George say on the radio interview with Carlos that what the people of the Northern Rivers want is the hospital and the roads, and that's what he said yesterday. He wants the hospital. That's what the majority of people want: hospital and roads. But my goodness, we're going to need the hospitals if they bring in CSG.
You better watch out, we're gonna look loud. Tell us no lies, 'cause we're already wise. Protectors of our guardian.
Well, he basically just gave a few non-committal words and ran off, didn't he? I think it's really pathetic. And he obviously doesn't want to take anything on board that the majority of his electorate is saying. And so I don't really see how he deserves to be our MP.
The government is trying to keep a dinosaur alive, and it's crazy. It's far better to let the damn thing die.
Next year will be a renewed onslaught, probably as soon as New Year's over. And we will be continuing to appeal to the Premier and all the ministers to show that this is a democracy we live in.